In today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to cut a bubu for a woman that is busty. Okay, African women are unique. We have our different shapes and sizes. Okay, so that you don't go about cutting bubu the regular way for a busty woman. A slim tailor can cut her bubu the regular way. What do I mean by the regular way? The one you all know, front and back fabric placed together, and the blah 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 that happens after that. You don't go about cutting for a woman that is busty like that. If you do that, what will happen is that this woman's bubu will have the high-low effect. If you know me, I've been teaching how to cut bubu for busty women for the longest time, but you have refused to learn it. But here I am again teaching you guys how to cut bubu for busty women, because I hate to see that high-low effect. So in this tutorial, I'll be teaching you how to eliminate the high-low effect for busty women. So first off, what I did, this is my back fabric and this is my front fabric. Okay, so what I did is to mark out, as you can see, 2.5 inches at the back. Okay, then now I'll place my front bodice like this on that line, on the 2.5 inches line, like this. So now that this is done, the next thing I'm going to do is to mark in my neckline. So for me, I want my neck width to be 4 inches. So starting from the center front, I'm going to mark in, let me be sure that you're seeing this. Okay, starting from the center front, I'll mark in 4 inches. We are dealing with the front fabric first. Okay, now the next thing I'm going to do is to determine my sleeve length, and you know we measure our sleeve length from here. Okay, so I'll be using this 23 inches because after all I'm going to hem from what I have here. Okay, so I'll be leaving it at that. The next thing I'm going to do is to come down by 1.5 inches here, okay, to create your shoulder slope. But before that, okay, let's not skip this part, very important. So I'm going to come down by ½ inch first. This ½ inch serves as what? Shoulder joining allowance. Most of you do not add shoulder joining allowance in your bubu because it's a free wear. You people neglect a lot. You neglect a lot. So this is done on the front. Come, just mark out ½ inch before anything. Did you get? So now from that line, I'm going to come down by what? 1.5 inches like this. So you can see. So now I'm free to connect straight up to my neckline. Did you see that? So because I want a V neckline, I'll be taking 8 inches depth. 8 inches depth. So this is the 8 inches, okay, and I'll connect with a slight curve. This depends on you. If you want yours to be very curvy, you can do that. If you want yours to be straight, you can do that. Okay, so now that this is done, I will mark in my sleeve opening. So for my sleeve opening, I'm going to take away 1 inch like this. Did you see the 1 inch from this shoulder slope line? Take it away like this. Okay, and then you decide your sleeve opening. For me, I want to do 11 inches. Okay, let me do 12 inches. Let me do 12 inches sleeve opening. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is to mark out ½ inch shoulder joining allowance. So I'll be following this line all through to mark out my ½ inch. Observe carefully. You can see where I'm marking from this line upward, and on the neckline here is already ½ inch. So all I'm going to do is to connect like this. Okay, so this is for the shoulder joining allowance. So now I'm going to pull this up so that you will see what I am talking about, right? So this is my, you see, so this is my waistline. Okay, so on my waistline, my waist is 44. So my waist is 44. I'm going to do waist 44 divided by 4. That will give me 11 inches. So this is 11 inches, but I will be adding 1, 2, 3, 4 inches extra to give me 15 inches. This 15 inches, I will mark it on the waist, on the hem, on the bust. I want it squared up like that. Okay, I don't want any curve. So I'll mark 15 inches everywhere. Then I will connect. So connect like that. Remember that we have our sleeve opening line here. Did you get? So you just create a curve like this. Okay, just create a curve like this around to blend into the bodies. This is the sleeve area. Did you see? So this is my waistline. Okay, if I want inbuilt pocket, all I'm going to do from this waistline, I'll come down by 1 inch, come down by 1 inch. Then my pocket opening, I want it to be 6.5. I'll mark it in like this. Then from here, so I'm going to connect it like this. Did you see the curve? I'll cut like this. This pocket is not that deep. It's not that deep. So let's reshape our pockets to create more room. But if you don't want pocket, you can do what? Skip this part though. You can skip this part. So now we are good to go. We can now cut out our, this is the pocket. Can you see the shape? So now we can now cut out. Now let's finish up the back pattern. Okay, so this is our shoulder joining line. So remember we took away 1 inch from the front like this when we were marking. Okay, so this 1 inch we took away plus 1 for the back is 2 inches, right? Then plus ½ inch shoulder joining allowance, that will give us 2.5, right? So from this point I'm going to mark 2.5. okay, from here to here 2.5. this is called the neck tip, upwards 2.5. then from here, the shoulder slope line here, I will go up by 2.5. Or rather, should I cut? Let me cut off the front so that you will not be confused. So let me just cut off this front first, because it appears as if we are having, or rather seeing too many lines. So let me cut off for the front. So this is how it is looking now. So this is from here to here, ½ inch joining allowance. So all I'm saying is that you will now come and measure from your neck point here, 2.5. okay, you look for another area, maybe somewhere here that you can see actually. Mark out 2.5. So now I have cut out the front shoulder line, you can see, and from here went up by 2.5. from this point went up by 2.5. now is for us to cut out. So this is for the back shoulder slope. So now we fold inwards like this, fold in like this. So you fold like this. You see that you iron this down, okay, press it down, or you hold it with a pin temporarily. So I'm going to pin this down. So you've seen the overlap I'm talking about. This will help your bubu not to have that high-low effect. You can even do 1.5 if you want. Okay, so for the neckline for the back, want to create the neckline for the back, all I'm going to do now is come in here from here by 2 inches, right, and then with a slight curve I'm going to connect. Can you see that? So now let's cut it out. Okay, so let's start from the front neckline. Now we are done. No, this is our bubu. So because I know you are not seeing the gown in full, I am going to slide it slowly for you to see everything. So this is the bubu. This is how you should sit after sewing. The back will overlap onto the front like this. Can you see? So this is our inbuilt pocket. Can you see? So this is how you cut bubu for women that are busty. If you find this video helpful, please give me a like, follow this channel, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and do not forget to share so that others can learn. Okay, I'm going to be doing 14 inches. Okay, then here I'll take up, I have what, 15 inches. I'll make use of 15 inches. So you connect a square like this. by the way, this is a leftover fabric, but I don't want it to waste. So this is for the bow. After sewing, okay, can you see? Then for the strip, just cut a long strip, like up to 40 inches long, so that you can fold it into two to give you 20 inches. Okay, so the wideness of the strip depends on you. So this fabric is not that straight, but I'm going to know how to manipulate it to get what I want. So guys, for the strips running down, I've cut them, so I'm going to fold in like this. Let me illustrate with one. Okay, I'm going to fold in like this, and I will sew with 1/2 inch, and this is optional, this shape here, so I'll sew it up. Okay, I've gone ahead to sew our neckline. So this is the front neckline. This is the back neckline. So this is for the bow tie, as you can see, and I've also made these 2 droppings. So this is also for the bow tie. So you can just do your bow tie something like this. For the bow tie, so you arrange it. Okay, arrange it very well. You can use your needle. Can you see? You can use your needle and thread to tack first, just to keep it in place. Then after, you use this to wrap it up like this, and then you sew very tightly. Okay, sew very tightly. Can you see what we have? So can you see that? That's the design on the front. So that is what I'll be doing next, but I believe with this explanation you can now cut and sew the style on your screen. If you find this video helpful, please do well to subscribe to this channel, like, share to your sewing friends so that they too can learn. Bye bye.